Pisces, I seem to be getting a lot of presents or a lot of gifts, or you're dealing with somebody very present, feeling very present. So you might be dealing with another 3, which could be a Pisces for a lot of you, or they are, or Charlotte. Or a lot of presents and gifts. It could be something to do with a birthday party, but that wouldn't be yours, so that would be Capricorn. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn or /6 Gemini. Okay, you have to know how I read in numerology for people that just find it. But I'm hearing people, bruv. You might be getting a t-shirt. I don't know, you might be like, look, I'm going to give you a present and it'll be a t-shirt, but you have to buy it. So, like, I don't know, but I'm hearing, like, common people. I want to live like common Jarvis Cocker. But like, I want to live very common. I want to be blue. I want to be green. I want to be violet sky. I can be purple. I can be anything I like. So for a lot of you, you might be listening to Mika, okay, or Amelia, or Abby, or Abigail, or Abbott. But present, let's go back to this. I'm feeling very present, very gifted, like I'm gifted the gab, okay, or I know exactly what to say just at the right time, justice. You could be dealing with a Libra or a number 2. And I have the gift, and I have everything, and I have all the presents and all the gifts, and someone's very greedy and they're getting everything, or getting everything their own way, or a Stephen King. If I say thing, you say Stephen King. If I say Stephen, you say Stephen, Pisces. Right? So some of you, like, I'm getting everything that I want, or you all seem to get your own way, but I like that about you. So for a lot of you, there is something where someone's giving someone a lot of attention, or they're giving someone a lot of gifts and a lot of presents, or you're very present at this time and you're very kind of like relaxed and chilled, and you're like, man, I feel really present at the moment, like I feel like a gift, okay, or buying myself a gift, or buying you a gift, or like a spiritual gift, or I've been giving more numbers, and like I do, okay. So please make sure that you follow the plate, really. Any video that you see with a plate on it, you could be dealing with an Aquarian or an 8, which would be a Leo or an Aquarian, okay. But the educational videos that I've just done about the code and the sequence and the dark side and everything else, and the dark side of the moon being a Virgo, you might be dealing with a Virgo for a lot of you, okay. But yeah, really could be dealing with that Aquarian energy of 8, okay, or they are. But I definitely get hearing, like, I feel very present at this time, like I feel like I'm such a gift, or blessed with a gift, spiritual gift, or just blessed at this time. I feel very blessed B, okay, or the name B, Brian, anybody beginning with B or P, okay, P or B, okay. But I feel very present. I feel like I'm lucky man, like a lucky man, or Lucy, or Lucifer, Capricorn, just a lucky man. Justin, Justice, Libra, 2, a 2. Okay, don't forget, it's very important to find out the code sequence, because this 2 is the new code sequence of the Matrix blip. 2s have been appearing everywhere in my psyche. Okay, so you could be dealing with a psychic. Okay, you could be a psychic, but there's a new Matrix code of basically 11 of 2. So through that energy, we took a look at the educational videos that I did that you can find in the educational playlist. Okay, you got to find the playlist. Tells you expansion of mind, okay. So you might be expanding your mind, or expanding your business, or a gastric band. You might be on a weight or something like that, or waiting. You could be dealing with a 7, life path 7, okay. And I'm going to make you wait, like I'm not ding ding. Could be dealing with John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, but like you can ring my bell if you want, but something like I'm going to make you wait for it, like you can't have it just yet, but you are a gift, and you to me are everything, Steve, but I've got a gift for you, but I'm not going to give you it yet. So someone's not giving you over, like giving it as much as you want. They're not giving you it, but they are. Because it's kind of like, I'll give you anything that you want. Like, I'll give you attention and I'll give you everything you want. But there's one thing that I won't give you. Okay, so I don't know what that's representing. They're saying, I'll give you anything you want. You can be anything you want. You can have everything that you want. But you just cannot have my man or my woman. But you can have anything you want. You can have the truth. You can have a gift. This might even be a spirit saying, look, you can have anything in the world that you want. Pisces 3. You can have anything that you want. What is it that you want? Okay. So if you're dealing with the third party energy that's kind of like between you and someone else, and a Libra energy or anything, and you've got someone saying, look, you can have anybody that you want. You can have me, or you can have them, or you can have this person, or you can have that person, okay? And say you're not being able to make a choice, or another person's not being able to make a choice, right? Because Joyce, I'm not hearing Joyce or Gianna or Jason, but you have to look at the numerology of number. So say you, your mother or someone else, they have a 3 placement as well. I can be channeling for another person of Pisces and yourselves and your mother and so on and so forth. So you have to give me time to get it out. Okay, so like it's going to take a little bit of time in order to get this out, but you see, I'm hearing someone giving someone an ultimatum, basically, and saying, look, you can either have me or you can have them. But it's up to you. What do you want? Do you want to be with me or do you want to be with them? Okay, so, or them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. But you can either have me, ding ding, or you can have them. Okay, so it's a bit like round 2. 2 dings, 2 tings, 2 tings. It's 2 tings. Ting ting, ting ting, Tim Tim. Tim, the name Tim or Timothy. But you can have 2 things, okay? So that would be my mate Tim in Ohio. So if any of you could be from Ohio. But he's a Gemini, but he's with a Pisces. Okay, so you could be looking at Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces people all up in here. Okay, even in your own chart, Charlotte. But like, you can have anything that you want. You can have any person that you want to be. Percy Baxter. There's a baby. There's a bye-bye, Jenny. There is, I predicted and it came true. Actually found out last night. It was a girl. And what did I say? It's going to be a J name. Jennifer or something like that. Well, I don't know the child's name, but what I do know of what I just found out by looking at my Facebook, that my friend gave birth, her son, Pisces, gave birth to a baby. And the person that gave birth to it was a Jennifer. Right, it was a J. Jennifer. Okay, so names, people. Okay, so I think a lot of you, Jarvis Cooker, I want to live like common people. I want to be with people. Okay, so you might be wanting to be around a lot of people at this time if you're going to a wake. Oh, okay, so some of you are going to a wake or a funeral and you really want to be around people at this time. Because I'm picking up, like, I really want to be around you all of the time. Like, I need to be around people, like, all of the time. I can't be on my own. I really want to go with somebody. Okay, so you might be asked to go somewhere, but you don't want to go on your own if it's hospital? I don't know, hospital, or, like, you're asked to go somewhere, and you're saying, look, you know, I would love to come, but if I'm going to come, I've got to bring someone with me. So it's a bit like an event that seems to come up, and it's like, okay, so if you're going to come, can I bring, like, what do you call it when you get an invitation or something, right? And you say, like, +1, okay? So it might be a 2, it might be involving, like, a Libra or someone that you may ask and say, okay, I want to come, but I want, like, to take a +1, okay? Because I keep picking up of a number of +1, +1, +1, +1. So 11, 11, so you're looking at 2 and 2 are 4. So it might be something around Scorpio or Aries people, okay? Stick in there, we'll see what the messages are. Okay, so it might be a 4 of Wands. So it could be a wedding. It could be an invitation to a wedding. It could be an invitation to go, because there is a funeral here. It's like these 4 wedding type sort of funeral energies that have been coming up quite a lot. And it could even be like to wet the baby's head. Like there's a birth of a baby, okay, and you're invited to go to like, I don't know, it could even be a birthday party. It could be like a Capricorn, because it's Capricorn's birthday, right? So... or Aquarius, like after a Capricorn, but like I've had an invitation, and because I need to bring someone with me because I don't want to come on my own. Okay, so it's something like that you might be invited to, okay, and you get a +1, okay, a +1, unless you're just trying to add up and you've been watching and you're like, I need to like find this +1, okay. So very quickly, if you've come from the videos that I've shown you about this number of finding your time of birth and then adding your 2 life paths together, and when you come together with those 2 life paths, it would be the time of birth of the person. And if that number matches your number that are together, these 2 energies make one number. That number there, okay, those 2 life paths, they make a number. It's there. You can watch cards. Don't worry about that bit. But the number has to match up with these 2 life paths together. Whatever that number is, if that's that same number there of your birth, that's rebirth, birth, regeneration, blah, blah, blah. Can still be karmic energy, but, you know, so on and so forth. So you don't have to add seconds. You're just looking for the hours. Okay. So they're saying Owl, Ray, Owl Company, Capricorn, Cancerian, Life Path 7, taxi company for a lot of you. Someone works at taxi company. working long hours, like I seem to be working like a dog, Leo, Aquarian, okay, and I'm working and working and working and also twerking. So I'm working out and I got a booty. So like, look at my booty. Silver. Silver's pussy. Woo! So some of you might be like, I don't know, like smacking someone's ass or something like that and like spanking somebody or whatever it is. So there's that. I'm also hearing Spankenstein. What? Frankenstein? Frankie. Like, Frankie, do you remember me? I was 16. You were 16. Highway, 19, 16. So 7, 1 and 6. 7, 16. He was 16. Or he is 16. Dean. Oh, the name Dean. Sorry, Dean, congratulations on your born baby. Dean, 16. So 7, might be a life path 7. Pisces, a child, Nadine. Could be called Nadine. I don't know yet. But Nadine or Nadine. So I'm maybe predicting a baby's name here. Nadine, Dean. Yeah, Neddy. Ned, Ted. Pisces. So let's just go back to the energy of what you've got. What have you got? What have you got now? So some of you may have toddlers and they're like, look, what you got now? Or unless someone's ill and they're like, oh my God, what have you got now? Oh, I've got something else. I mean, is this M that keeps coming back with the flu and COVID and God knows what else? You're like, oh God, what have I got now? Ding ding. But like, what have I got now? It feels like a present or something that arrives and it's like, oh, what have you got? What have you got? And you're like, oh, well, hold on a minute. Let's just have a look. What have we got? Oh, look, it's a baby. What's it do? Well, it don't do much at the moment. No, you've got to nurture it. You've got to make it grow. Okay, so you could be dealing with like a 7. Like, well, I've got something. Okay, so if I've got it, then I might as well make it, I've got to stick by my word and stand by my man and stand by my word. And if I've got it already and I've landed it and it's a fish or a 3 or something like that, if I've got that, then I'm going to have to keep it because it's in a keeper's net. It's like every goal's a hole. So, like, if I've got it, I've got it. Like, it's mine. It's a gift. It's mine. It's no one else's. It's original. It's authentic. No one else knows about it. It's a secret. Could be around Libra. I've got it. It's mine. It's whatever it is, it's mine. Now, if you're coming up through the other reading that was to do with around this funeral or this 4 of Wands energy, okay, that was to do with where it all went over to one side, it could be representing those messages that have been coming up through my channeled stuff and also cards. Right, of where like some of them are saying that you're getting a new deck of cards or something like that, or a card, or you could be a card reader yourselves. I don't know, but it was all transferred over to something like, okay, so they're saying someone is about to transfer a load of money over to someone or give someone like a huge gift, or like, okay, I'm just going to give it all over to you. Okay, I'm going to hand it all over to you, and you now have the power to do what you want with it. So it could be like a house, a home, a company, a business, all of the above, so below, magician. And I'm just about to hand it all over to you and say, there you go. That now is your prize. That's your gift. Okay. Specially designed for you. Especially for you. So Jason, Donovan, or Kylie, or Minogue. I very much doubt it. So it could be someone from Australia. Could be neighbours, okay, which was Charlene, or Charlotte, or Charlene, or Charlie, Sheen, Gina, Jeannie G, or Gina, Georgina, from Georgia, or up the George in a pub, but Georgina, okay, Argentina, Tina, the name Tina, urgent, I need you urgently. Okay. So basically, let's go back to these energies of, okay, I've got this, okay, and I'm now just to pronounce you man and wife. What is that, wedding? I'm hearing like I'm just about to now hand everything, Queen of Swords. I'm just about to now hand everything over to you and say, there you go. I'm going to hand you this personally, or all on a plate, like I'm just all on a plate. So you might be Steve and you've been doing everything with this plate. Woo, the conjurer, right? But like I'm going to hand you it over all on a plate, on a silver platter. Silver, silver's pussy, woo! But like I'm just about to hand you it all on a silver plate, right? And it's like, fucking hell, it's a flying saucer, isn't it? It's like, no, madam, this is what we would like. Would you like an hors d'oeuvre? And you're like, bruv, it's like, my name's Silver. I don't need to be eating that cake. I can have my cake and eat it. And you're like, yes, darling, but what cake would you like? And like, well, I kind of like the chocolate one. You're like, well, to be quite honest with you, I like the orange meringues where you are. And you're like, well, dear, why don't we have both? So I keep picking up that this is kind of like, hello, would you like to come in? And you're like, hello, we've got some squid here. And you're like, oh, are these squid rings? Go on, it looks a bit like your panani. Like, go on, stick it in your squid ring. So, I mean, it could even be someone's squid ring. And they're like, look, this is between me and you. I'm going to send you a picture of my squid ring. Right? Or, oh, a ring. Oh, hello, is that you, Brenda or Belinda? No, not a wing. Well, unless your name's Robert or Wing. Oh, that's Robert Wing. Sorry, that's the season of one. Sorry, bruv. Okay. So it could be an anniversary or something like that, okay, of someone's death or anything, but let's just not go to the dark side, okay? Luke Skywalker or Walker. But like I'm just about to offer you a ring. I'm going to give you a wing. But like I'm just about to like pronounce you man and wife. I'm just about to give you a ring, which would be a call. Or I'm just about to like pronounce you man and wife, or I am a waiter and I am just going to give you, I mean actually I've got that deck and it's up there. It's in a big yellow box and in it actually is a 2. So it's Libra, it's around a Libra, okay, and on that picture card, they're really big cards because, sorry, but I got like a really, I forget what the hell they are called now. I don't know, they're in there or down there somewhere. But in it is a waiter, and he comes up and he's offering like squid and everything. Or if you watch my readings, I did not 2022, I did the 2021 readings of the yearly readings of 2021. And in that, if you watch those, you'll see that I had those really big cards out. So it might be 2021. So you're looking at, well, we're year 6 at the moment. So you could be at Sagittarius Taurus, 2021, 4, 5. Sagittarius Taurus, 4, 5. Something around Sagittarius Taurus. I don't know at the moment. Hold on. Okay. But I'm hearing like it's something around Libra. Okay. And those star signs may be around like Taurus or Sagittarius. Taurus, Sagittarius. Because I'm in 2021. And it's something to do with those videos that I was posting maybe for that year. And it was around this waiter that comes in to offer. And on the plate has got squid and everything else, like fish, like a fish platter. So something around like Pisces, okay? So you could be a waiter, painter man. Something to do with painting a man. Painting a man. Gonna paint a man. Painter man. I wanna be a painter man. Unless you're a decorator. Unless your name's Derek. Okay, or D. Anybody like D? Pronounced. What was that? Oh. Okay, I'm hearing something to do with arrival and pronounced dead on arrival. So some of you could be going to a wake or a church or something like that. Because I'm hearing something arriving, okay? And like it, but I'm also hearing like pronounced dead on arrival to hospital, okay? Is pronounced dead on arrival. I'm sorry, just I really don't want to freak people out. I'm just trying to figure out what the messages of spirit is saying. There is something about this plate, okay? I have taught people for fucking centuries, and I don't even mean in this life. I have taught people for centuries about how I educate people with this plate, but it's normally bigger, okay? But like the moon, okay, and 9, okay, the moon and 9, not a moon man, no. It says in the book, it was written by a man, so is 10,000 others, okay? But the moon, as it reflects to our dark side, okay, it reflects the energy, okay, and shows us our reflection of a cycle of life, okay? The circle of life, the wheel of fortune. Okay, so something about the wheel, okay? The wheel of fortune, so you might, so I'm just kind of giving you a tarot card reading without looking at cards, really. So I have the wheel of fortune, okay? But as it turns, it kind of casts a shadow upon our shadow, okay? And then when it remains dormant, okay, it goes to the energy of 4 roughly, because we sleep, we are put to rest with the energy of our shadow that then lays dormant in us that creates fear. So when your shadow is not on you, you have dreams, psych evaluation, so on and so forth, of your shadow being present of alchemy, okay? And then when we pretty much turn from the heart of the sun, and the sun comes in, it brings in new fresh energy, but then it also casts a shadow upon us to be able to live without our day, in order to know where we speak, where we communicate, the people that annoy us and everything else, and the things that we have to get done, okay, or the name Pucci or done. But when they do, okay, then pretty much we go through the moon, and that's what we think, okay? So, but it depends on what you think. What do you believe in, okay? But what they're saying is that something here is handed over to you, and that's either power of attorney, okay? It's either food, and you go to a restaurant or a meal, okay, or a meal, which would be someone from Poland, okay, but like, or Lithuania, like Lithuania, Poland, or something like that, okay, but a meal, Amelia, I'm picking up Sensimilia, or Amica. It can be brown, it can be blue, it can be violet sky. I can be, what is it? I can be violet sky, I can be mean, I can be purple, I can be anything you like. So, yeah. I want to be like Grace Kelly, Kelly Keeley. Sorry, keep calling you Kelly, it's Keeley, right? But like, or from Ely, or Eli, something like that. Eli, or Evi, Levi, Beanie? Levi, Evi. Oh, these could be the names of the children, I don't know. Evi or Levi, Lee, the name Lee. These are all, sorry, I know a Lee, Baxter. That's his, that's his relative of his, okay, so that's Uncle Lee. So there's a name of Lee here, but how I'm relating it to a relative are the people that I know. The person that's just had a baby, that's Lee. That's my old friend. Travelling boy, knock your fucking head right off your shoulders, he would. Right, Lee? You probably wouldn't be watching. How you getting on anyway, brother? You right? Long time no see, right, Lee? So it might be where you meet up with these people like, fucking hell, Lee, you're right. Fucking ain't seen you for a long while, boy. How you getting on? Yeah, ducking and diving, bruv. But like, it might be your brother, right? So Dean and Lee, oh, bruv, y'all going to be meeting up. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. This might be the fight that breaks out. I don't know. Just keep it, calm your tits, okay? But like, sorry, I can just see this all going off. Yeah, going off. Rotterdam, Amsterdam, going off, rotten. Something to do around Virgo, going rotten, it's going on. Stale, Steve, Sale, Sal, Sarah, Sassy. It's going stale here. What is it, food? It's going off. Like, we're going to have to get this food out because it's going off. Just give him the squid. Right, so let's look at the people that might be getting married. Okay, we get married and you might be like served stuff and say, okay, would you like a vol au vent? Okay, would you like a sandwich? Would you like fucking sausages? You know, what would you like? Okay, well, I can have anything I like because I might be thin enough to be able to have it. Trouble is with me, I can't have everything I like. Okay, so like, I can, you know, what would you like? Would you like this cake? Would you like that cake? Would you like this ring? Okay. 7 days. 7 days. Has anybody got it yet? 7 days. Listen to what Steve said. Listen to what Steve says. It's what Steve says. It's the truth. It's not bull. Taurus shit. 7 days. Life path 7. Life path 7. 7 days. The ring. 7 days the ring. I'm going to buy buying a ring in 7 days. Shh, Silver. Don't tell your missus you're buying her a ring. Sorry, bruv. Anybody else out there in like watching in the background that might get what I'm saying here? Moon Man. 7 days. Listen to what Steve said. Listen to what Steve said. It can be brown, it can be blue, it can be violet sky, it can be anything he likes. It doesn't fucking matter. Listen to what Steve said. So, for the people that may be getting married, you're being offered something on a plate. Could be an apology, could be something that comes in of a gift towards you. You might be going up and down in an elevator, okay, in an escalator. Scale, Libra. Scale, Esquire, George, the pub, boozer, Esquire. Something S, Steve, Squires, wires. I got wires coming out of my skin. Under my skin. You make my skin crawl. Came out similar to that. You're being cruel. Someone's being cruel, but cruel to be kind. Can't change people, that's the trouble. Skin cruel. Crawling on my skin, I have to be cruel to be kind. There's a message here of like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to be cruel to you to be kind to you. Meaning the education videos I was talking about heroin. Okay, it's about heroin. Heroin is not an addictive substance. It is to a human, but it is not a substance that's addicted. Everybody is addicted to the energy of light, to goodness and also dark. It's addicted to the moon and everything else, and to the mother, Earth. 9. What did the moon do when it was very present years ago, when it was here like this? Gave oxygen to the coral reefs that created what? Trees, fish, everything else, more than likely. But it was told, let there be light, let there be earth, let there be grass, let there be whatever. But the moon actually gave oxygen to us all. So in back at days at Thusla, what did people do in order to predict time that is metaphysical? A moon or a sun thing. Okay, they would predict where to go and what happens in the universe with a, or what do you call it, that moves around. I don't even know what the fuck they're called. Okay, but they would predict the shadow of something that would say, okay, we need to go this direction, blah blah blah. Okay, so mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they'll break my balls? my balls. Bowls. You might be going bowling. 10-pin bowling, the king pin. Something to do with the king or the king pin. Bowling. 10-pin bowling. 10. 1 and 10. 2. Libra. 10-pin bowling. 1 and 1. 2. Libra. Told you it's a glimpse in the matrix. Things are happening. Things. Stephen. Listen to what Steve said. Where are we going? Okay, so where are we going? Well, we're going out, aren't we? Yeah, where would you like to go? Well, we could go out for a meal. We could go to the church and find out what we're going to have, like cakes and stuff. But we could go out and pick this ring, because now Steve's just let the cat out of the bag around a Leo or an Aquarian, but Leo, silver. Now Steve's just let the cat out the bag, the fucking asshole. Sorry, Silver. We could go somewhere and I'll pick it. You can pick. You choose. Anyway. So, that's without cards. For you guys that are not getting married and stuff like that, something is being offered to you on a plate, on a platter. Cheese board. A cheese board, or a board of meeting, boarding a plane, boarding a car, cargo, furlough, cargo, a cargo plane. So everything is being, what is that? There is something on a plane, and it's a cargo plane, okay? Which means that it holds a lot of stuff, and also a lot of people. But if it isn't people, it's a cargo plane. Or Chicago, from Chicago. What's the song? Hold on. Chicago. When someone in Australia that was Neighbours, that was Jason Donovan, and then also Kylie Minogue, at their wedding, they had a song by Chicago. I just can't, for the life of me at the time, or Riley, or Raya, or something around a Scorpio, or Funeral Pyre, or Jim Morrison, I just can't, for the life of me, think what that song was called. But it was played a long time ago when I was a wee lad, and I used to watch fucking Neighbours. I used to like Neighbours, but it was when Kylie Minogue, Jason and Donovan and whatnot, but they got married. It was such a big event, and they played Chicago there, okay? So something like that, it's either in Chicago or Fargo. It's either a wedding and a planner of that song, and looking for songs and arranging it or playing the song, okay? And then there's also this energy of like, what the fuck am I doing that for? Is it come dancing? Like, I don't know, like come dancing? Let's just give you everything. Like, it's just like I'm willing to give you anything that you want. I can be blue, I can be green, I can be violet sky, I can be anything you like. Okay. I want to be like Grace Kelly. Some of you could be in like a flamboyant mood, or you could be like in a same-sex relationship, or you could be gay. I can be, I can be anything I want. Why not? Why can you not be anything that you want? You do it. Listen to the song. It's on the discussion page. I posted it today. I can be like Grace Kelly. And then I want to try a bit of Freddie. Ooh! Right? So, let's go back to what they're saying about this cargo plane. It's either Chicago, or like a trip to Chicago, or I won something and it's a plane ride. It's like a trip and I won it, okay? Or I do want it. Or like, and you got it. Like, we won a fucking holiday, or we won something. It's like Jackpot, okay? And like, wow, I just won like fucking a whole shitload of stuff that's about to turn up at the door, okay? And it's like this jackpot, okay? And I hit the gold and the jackpot and everything comes flat. I mean, bruv, someone was saying to me in the comments, those numbers that I was throwing out, I'm going to throw it on the lottery. If y'all win the lottery, don't forget that you said I'll split it with you. Right? So something like, I'll split it. You have half and I have half. Half the cake, half a person, whatever you like. But you can be green or blue or whatever, but let's split it in half, okay? You have this half, I have that half, okay? So you might be even getting a divorce, but I don't really feel too much of it. Nah, you could be going in separate ways for some of you. Because you're kind of splitting half there around Libra energy of 2. So I don't know what that's going to represent for you. President. Something to do with your president, maybe. We're going to cut you all in half. Well, that's just divide and conquer. That's just fucking COVID and God knows what else, right? We're going to divide you all up, make you fight with one another. And then we're pretty much just going to take all of your oil and all of your money while we just kill everybody. Not worry about you. We'll just cover it up in the fucking media. And then we'll just kill everybody and then make everybody fight against one another. Really, bruv? And you got a problem with green or blue? Really? Those poor people that got bombed and everything else. Really? Who caused that? But who do they fight against? Innocent parties. But what were they? Innocent parties. But who is it that makes you fight against everybody else? The media. The media. Internet. The media. Media. But like, the media. Newspapers. Television. No. We are all the same. We're all cut from the same cloth, fighting with one another because of what? Did anybody listen to the Angel Radio, Spiritual ADHD? Okay, right at the very end. How do the lyrics go? At the end of the day, colour doesn't mean much. It's the system that fucked us up. The sister. You listen to the lyrics. At the end of the day, colour doesn't mean much. It's the system that fucked us up. Stop blaming your sister. Stop blaming your brother. Stop blaming the system. Stop trying to fight it, Taurus. Or Sagittarius of a placement of 5. Or a life path. Stop fighting the system. You're not going to win. Give up fighting. Let it out. It's a message there for somebody, whether you be listening or not. I'm a bigger person to know whether you are or not, but I can sniff it out. I smell the blood of an Englishman. I am England. Oh yes, baby, you better believe it. The British Bulldog. Could be Leo. Or an 8. Aquarian, placement of 8. Leo. Watch the readings. Don't have to. You can stay dormant. You can sit there watching. It's for your highest good. Doesn't matter whether you're blue or green or purple. Have 4 subscribers or 25 million. I really don't give a fuck. I don't. I do not put people in a pigeonhole and bracket. I don't care where you are in life. You are exactly the same as I am. Let's see. Pisces, how you doing? Yes, Pisces. I am a Pisces. I have it all over my chart, Pisces. I have it in an immune coil, is also Pisces. I realised, I had a look yesterday, I have got so much first house things going on in the first house. Scorpio, Mercury, which is Aquarius, and then also Venus. So it's like Mercury, Venus as a planet in the first house, but also another one, and then Pisces as well. It's like I was looking thinking, fuck, that's first house, that's first house, that's first house. Also Neptune, first house, Neptune. That's where all this comes from. First house Neptune, Sagittarius, Pisces, the ruling planet, Sagittarius. Okay, where do you think all this comes from? A book? Yeah, it does. It's called the Akashic Book of Records. Where is that? You can't see it. You can just hear it, because that library is invisible. It goes above and beyond the recognition of anything at all. Where is that? Neptune. What's the furthest planet away? Neptune. Doesn't get any further than that. In a hemisphere of the energy. Neptune, first house. Sagittarius. 12th house, Scorpio. First house, Scorpio. Rising. North node, Scorpio. Anyway, let's see. Pisces. Pisces. What have they got coming up this week, please? For the fish. Yes, fish. Fish bait. I debate you or I masturbate you. I masturbate over you, Steve, every time I watch it. Really? Who the fuck is that? I'm just masturbating. I am a master of none, maybe. Don't know. Okay, you're never a master of anything. Okay. Always be humble. Never eat humble pie. Because it'll always come back and hit you in the eye, Felix. But humble pie. I have to be humble and remain in power. No, don't use this in the lowest energy. Remain humble to who you are. You really need to know your yearly number of what that is when that comes up for you of your personal year. We are all now in a collective universal energy of 6. It's a very important energy for all of us. But your also personal year number will show you a lot. Okay, the one coming up for me, because I'm a 7 as well this year, as well as Life Path. Next is going to be an 8. That can mean that I might start coming out slightly sideways, arrogant and everything else. But business, loads for 8. But it's a twisted energy. Okay, So it's a twisted energy. So it can be arrogant and everything else, but it can be stubborn, but it can get what it wants. But it's a very karmic number. It can be 8 as well. Okay, so you have to be humble to who you are, and you have to have learnt a lot of lessons, because when it also comes up to another number, because you don't just get one, you cycle of life, then you start over again one. Depends on how many lessons you've learnt through those yearly numbers, that when they accumulate to you go into that again, what have you learnt through all of them? What have you learnt through all of them? Because if you've learnt a lot of those, you're ascending right up here, Steve. Listen to what Steve said. He's a Pisces. I think you know that anyway. The Empress remains within the energy of oneself. Gorgeous. Goddamn drop. Bruv. Look at me. Go on. Has a light, has something about this person that is intriguing, that challenges me. My aura, Rita, my chakras, it challenges me, because when I meet you, your chakra and your auras have an opposition, but also for and against of your houses of your chakra, to say, hold on a minute, I like the way that you challenge me, okay? I don't like the way you oppose against me, but I like the way you challenge me, because it makes me intrigued that you challenge me in ways that you never have challenged me before. You make me a better person. You've challenged my ego. You've challenged my state of mind. You're a person that can come up and just challenge me to say, okay, I take on this jewel. I will challenge you. Okay, Jewel of the Nile, Michael and whoever that was, Jewel of the Nile, okay, Catherine, I think. But you challenge me is because you are no better than me, you are not above me, and you are not below me. You challenge me in the way that makes my life better or for worse, which is like a marriage, a 3 of Pentacles. You inspire me to be like you. Because, why? Because it's Mika. You can be green, you can be blue, you can be violet sky, you can be anything you like. You can be a dime a dozen. It really doesn't matter what you are. As long as you are humble, Steve, what Steve said, people will see you, Alchemy, Natalie, for who you are. If you appear up false and fake, how the fuck is anybody going to like you for who you are if you try to change yourself for who you are? Steve, oh no, Dad. Oh, I know. Right? Who is going to challenge you in life to think, I like being challenged by you? Right? Because you make me so intrigued and drip like a fuck fridge. The fact that you don't care, you just do care enough to be able to challenge me to be the best version of myself. Selfish. I don't care about anybody else, I just care about myself. But if this person cares for you, then you got yourself a lucky fucking charm, and you could be from Ireland. Right. One card. One dream. One goal. One golden glance of silver. It's pussy. And what could be. Because if you be like Paul McCartney, Johnny, you just know how to let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, Steve. Just speaking the words of wisdom, just let it be, boom, boom, boom. There's probably someone that is really great for you by your side to just say, just let it be. Let sleeping dogs lie, okay? And just let it be. Don't let it worry you. We got your back, Steve. We know who is authentic, okay? And we also know who's not, which is 3, Pisces. Swinging from a tree. If I say not, you say Pisces. Okay. Oh, bang-a-lang. Peter Pang. Bang-a-lang, Peter Pang. That must be my fucking shadow. Woo! Might make your head pop off. Jesus. It could be, because it is. It's a Pisces. He was born in March. Were you there? Were you there to say that he was or wasn't? But Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman, and was he? Oh my God, yes he is. Yes, 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 I'll say yes. Just please say yes. Just please say my bitch. Say my name. He has done. Oh, go on, Silver. Woo! Yeah. Huh. It's my woman. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I can. Let's get it on. Let's get it on like Donkey Kong. I like your donkey. I like the party. That's what I'm hearing. Cause everybody does. I like to party. Cause everybody does. Woo! Oh yeah, baby. We love to party. Just listen to the music. Just listen to Angel Radio. Listen to what Steve said. But I like to party. Cause everybody does. Listen to what Steve said. Listen to the music. Listen to what Steve said. It doesn't matter much. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all there is to know. Okay, but colour doesn't mean much. It's the system that fucked us up. Sister, stop fucking up the city. Another person also maybe. Humble. Humble pie. Listen to the music. Because everybody does. Colour doesn't mean much. It's a system that fucked us up. You must be fake. No. Have you ever seen anybody that's actually real? Real to real. Real? Pisces. Jesus. For the love of God, Steve Vai. You're a big-headed, arrogant arsehole. Does it matter? It's the message that counts. It's the truth that counts. Colour doesn't mean much. It's a system that fucked us up. All of us. Stop listening to it. Propaganda. You could be from Uganda. From Ugandan dollar. Welcome from Uganda. Okay. Uganda. Okay, so the Black Panther, Uganda. It was on Marvel. I've just been watching it. The Black Panther. Someone had a gift. Someone came in as a brother that was born by I forget what it was. Has anybody seen the Black Panther? Or the Black Panthers? But or the Pink Panther. Right? But in the Black Panther on Marvel that I've been watching, he turns up and he goes to be king. Goes to be king. But he gets challenged. He says, has anybody challenged the king? And he's in a pit ready to fight. Anybody want to challenge the king? Because if you win, he can't be king. But he is the Black Panther. And he had to drink from a cup. Okay? So he got sworn in to the heritage of being sworn into a gang. Okay? So, no, I haven't read anybody's stuff. I'm going off the analogy of channeling. He's in a circle. He's in there in the water. And he got sworn into this being the Black Panther. And it was stuff that they grew in Uganda. Okay? So they had this metanium metal that ended up also coming out through Captain America when he had a shield. It was made out of the same steel. British steel. Can't beat it. Go up north. You could be seeing someone in Sheffield or up north. Can't beat it. British steel. Okay? Comes from up north. But the same video. He was sworn into a group. Okay? He asked anybody when he was getting married, well not married, to become king because his father died, okay, to become king, to take over the world, to take over the rulership of being a king, okay. Nobody challenged him. Well, no they did. There was people that lived in the same city and they came, one challenged him, they lost. One challenged him, they lost, okay. So, he became king. They gave him the juice back. Okay. Juice. I got the juice. Listen to the song. ADHD spiritual. Angel Radio. I got the juice. Listen to the lyrics. Listen to the music. Okay, so when he had to do that, he got the juice back. He pretty much then took over power, took over leadership, until somebody in the bloodline slept with another person that created another step cousin or brother or something like that. Okay, came along within the film itself. Okay, and challenged him. So they had to take the power of the Black Panther away, leave it in a cup, and let him challenge him as a man to man, as no power at all. You have no power. You now have to fight me authentically. You have to appear up authentic, so people sniff it out. So, authentic. He fought the person that was his brother or whatever it was, I forget. He lost. Threw him over the edge into water. He didn't die. He's not dead. He didn't die. He was wounded. He was injured. Okay. So, this person took over. He started fucking everybody up everywhere around in Uganda. Told them that I am now your ruler. I want you to burn all of this stuff here and get rid of it all. And you do what I fucking say. Okay. I am now king. Went to his head. He didn't rule it the way that everybody really wanted. But they had to remain loyal to a person that was doing it wrong. The system that fucked us up. Okay. Then all of a sudden, person was only injured. He wasn't. He was actually dead. But they resurrected, and there's messages here. They resurrected him up in spirit. But they got him back. Because the person that he first originally fought for the first time around was the person that found him. Brought him back. Okay. Buried him in ice. Put ice all over him. To preserve the energy of him being in the spirit world. Okay. With his ancestors. Watch the film. Okay. It's Marvel. Okay. So, that was there. Then the person came in and gave him one of the poppy heads or whatever it was, but they were growing. They gave him that power. It put him back in power, right? It brought him back to life. Okay. Resurrection. Okay. Then all of a sudden, Jesus, Pisces appears. The resurrecting. Scorpio, 4. Aries. Where are we going with this? I'm going to keep going. Okay. All of a sudden, they are both the Black Panther. So I had to fight him with power. Power and power of attorney. Both of us. Dark and light. The bad and the good. Who won? The good. Good always wins. Word of advice. Okay. Where is this reading going? Steve has this way of just kind of like, oh, when he tells me. Let's see. But trust me, it rubs people up the wrong way when they've got energy that needs releasing. It's help. Triggers you off, man. Triggers you off because it needs releasing, and no motherfucker else dare stand up to me. Y'all get it? Nobody else dare stand up to me and challenge me the way that you did to actually make me realise. Open my eyes. Stop being so blind. Virgo, Life Path 9. Or a 9 energy. Open your eyes. Smell the coffee. Okay. See it for what it is. It's help. People care. Let people close to you. Stop being so guarded. Let's see. It's a message for somebody there. Okay. Pisces. This week. It's getting stronger. Damn. Go on, Silver. Woohoo! There's Silver on his horse. Hello, Prince Charming. Well, who are you? Oh, I'm Prince Charming. Oh, you're charming, aren't you? Yes. I've got a way about me. I could be from near Cambridge or London. Halfway between, it could be divine living in the UK. It's like, oh my God, look at Prince Charming. Ew. Hello everybody. Pip pip, let's go. Where would you like to go? Anywhere you want, babe. I'll take you anywhere you want. I'll even break out from the pits of hell to be able to take you wherever you like. I can be blue, I can be green, I can be violet sky. Cha-ching. That's the video. But like, cha-ching, I'm in there. Just hit the jackpot. Jackpot Charlie. I have just hit the jackpot. I've won the love of my life. Well done. Butchie. Well done, Butchie. Yes. We're being nice to Butchie now. Well done, Butchie. You have discovered something about yourself. Right. Let's see. I think everybody has. That's the whole point of being humble, of when everybody kind of gets it. When we come out of that 5 year, bruv. When we come out of that 5 year and now into the 6th year, 2022. What has life been like in year 5? Fucking terrible. Taurus, Sagittarius, 5 year. Sagittarius, Taurus. Okay. Fucking everybody, bruv, has been going absolutely batshit crazy nuts. Just, if you relate in a 9 and a Virgo of the moon, or a mother, and then a 5 of Sagittarius, Taurus, how's it been for everybody? Not good for me either. But how is it now? Is everybody feeling change? Is everybody headed towards the relationship that they want? Is everybody sticking by their guns and their goals of heading towards where they want to go? To be selfish enough to say, I'm sorry, but this is what I want. I want you. Because you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Even babies have been born. Even people have lost. And people have been born. Okay. So year 5. They're not great years, guys. They are not great years. Year 6. Get prepared, everybody. Because this is taking off. One more card, please, for Pisces. My sign. Oh, wow. Sagittarius, Taurus, life path 5. The divine counterpart. The truth. So, Shet. Hi, Jed. Or Jet. Paul McCartney. Pauline. Felipe. Or Philip. Prince Philip. That was actually in Gemini. A Capricorn. When I predicted that Prince Philip that died. Okay. I think it either came up in Capricorn or Gemini, but it was, they're both 6s. Philippe. But yeah. Whew. Things are hotting up. So, saucy. I'm also hearing saucy. What was I hearing for a lot of you? Something to do with around P. Where did I go from the energy of a message of P? I need a P. Sweet Pea? Sweet Pea. Paul Weller? Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea. I've seen Paul Weller twice. Anybody else seen Paul Weller? Anybody else seen Paul? Paul. I mean, please tell me that Paul isn't going to come down and probe you. Yeah. Right, Paul. Anybody seen Pauline? Jolie, Holly, Berry, Holly, Briggs. Jodie, Briggs. Jolie. This is celebration here. Celebration. A good feeling. Okay. We're going towards the good, Pisces. Yes, bruv. Yes. Yes, I will. Yes, I can. Even if you're on a diet like myself. Okay. I have a very strong placement of Taurus in my 6th house. Well, 7th. Sorry. 7th house. I think it's also 6th. I'm pretty sure as well. But yeah, that's my 1 in 7. It's Taurus. But yeah, diets, man, right? Has anybody seen my videos when I was quite a lot thinner and how much weight has been put on since COVID? But I am on that diet. I'm even drinking water. Going back to how I was. Going back to my roots. Wow, Richie Havens. Back to my roots. I've been waiting for something to happen for a week or a month or a year. With the love in the head and the headlights. With the love in the head of the headlights. With the sound of the crowd in my ear. Crowd. Paul Weller, the crowd. In the crowd. With the sound of the crowd in my ear. I've been waiting for something to happen for a week or a month or a year. With the crowd of the love and the headlights and the sound of the down of my fear. Richie Havens. Sorry, I'm a hippie. Hippie. Whoa, I'm also hearing, I want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned on marijuana. Woo! I want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned on marijuana. Woo! I want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned on marijuana. Anybody remember that one? You want to smoke, fool? I prefer to smoke on a pipe. Right? That was back in my day. Let's see. Show me the other person connected to Pisces, please, during this time this week. Bam. In they come like mustard, bruv. This person's like spreading you thick on bread and like jam and like, I'm going to spit on you. I'm going to put like jam on you. I'm going to butter you all up. Are you wet? Are you wet? You bet I'm wet. Someone's betting, or the name Betty. But you wet, I'm bet. Wet bet? Webbet. Webb. Billy Webb. Bill. Webb. Charlotte. Wetting the baby's head. Ah, the dog's nuts. The George Hotel. The dog's nuts. The dog's cabin. The Raven. Raven. The Lamb's Hotel. The Lamb's Head. The dog's nuts. The dog's mouth. Cat's head. Cat's mouth. Fuck, there's boozers all over the place, bruv. Wetting the baby's head, bruv. We're wetting the baby's head. There you go. You want to come out? We're wetting the baby's head. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us. Show me the other person connected to Pisces, please. They are coming in like mustard. Bruv, oh, to fucking argue. What is that? So, I told you. Be careful, we've just come out of year 5. Someone is pissed off. Someone's pissed off at your door. Someone's dropped something off at your door and said, fuck it, it's a shit bag. I'm going to drop a shit bag off at your door and go bing bing, ding dong. And then you go outside and you go, fuck, there's a steaming pile of shit on fire. Oh, what's that? Shit bag. Mrs. Crotbags. She was a witch. Might be your mother. Don't know. Unless it is a witch. But, yeah, there's an opposition here. Oh, this person comes steaming in because they realise they're going to lose you. Oh, lose you, or use you, or Julian, or Juju. Oh, fuck, there's Vuju. There's a Bruja up in here. Or Juju, or Julian, or a Jewish person. But, like, oh, what is going on, Ron? Because everything is good here. And it's a bit like, everything's going right, and then all of a sudden here comes fucking Felicia. Here comes Felicia, comes steaming in order to break my good mood. Like, oh, I'm in such a good mood just lately. Well, fuck off, don't be. You're like, fucking hell. What is wrong with you, you raving lunatic narc? I don't like it when people are happy. I've actually been blamed my whole life. I have a Pisces, told you, quite a few down below. Right. And I actually get blamed in life for being calm, for being honest, for being truthful, for being quiet, for just being like a very good go-between. Okay, I've been blamed for that in my life. They're like, you're too goddamn calm. Guarantee it's a mother's got a Sagittarius placement and a Taurus placement. 5. Oh, damn, that is such an opposition for my Scorpio. Anybody in life, doesn't matter, they'll feel it. Fuck yeah. Well, I can't help being what I am. Yes, you fucking can. Sue. Listen, Rita. Stop it. This is Felix. Listen, Rita. I'm telling you now. You're not going out. Listen, Rita, why don't you fuck off? You're not going out. Yes, I am. No, you're not. You're not going out. You're grounded. Stay in. You're going to stay here with me. Listen, cat lady, let my fucking... I want to go out gallivanting around. No, young lady, you are not going out there in that tutu. You might be cute, but you are not going out like that. Okay, so there might be a son or a daughter, and you're like, listen, get your booty back in here, because you ain't going out looking like that. Oh, no, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not, young lady. You are not going to be flaunting yourself around that. No, we do not want to see you lot hanging around that thing, Steve. Oh dear, here we go again. Some people didn't listen. We don't want you lot hanging around that thing. Stephen King. We don't want you hanging around that thing. You're not watching it anymore. If that's a child, good luck. You shouldn't be watching it anyway. If you're underage. But like, I don't know, someone could be having a go at their sibling and saying, look. Well, actually, they're saying, no, look. Listen. Over here, look, stop, look, listen, look. Stop, look, listen to what Steve said. Stop, look, listen to what Steve said. No! Look. 7 days. What Steve said. Listen to what Steve said. I don't want to. Okay. Okay, brother, sister. Don't want to. No! I don't want to, or I'm going to, but I don't like it. Okay. It's a shame the way you mess around with my heart. It's a shame the way you hurt me. It's a shame. It's ego. It will stop your life. It will stop your progression. Let's see. In the end, everything is paid back to here. Told you in another reading. Everything from here goes over to here in the end. Beautiful friends, this is the end. My only friend, the end of our elaborate plans. The end. Sagittarius, Taurus. I'll never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be? So live them, love them free. Desperately in need of some stranger's hand in a desperate land. My only friend, this is the end. Is it? It's over. But I can't take it. This person here is grieving. Is grieving. This could be why this is going on here. You're going to have to forgive this person here. Okay. Always learn to forgive. Forgive and forget? Sure. Well, you'll... No. That's bullshit. Sorry. You will never forget. You may regret it. Sure. But you will never forget it. Something's happening here that you will never forget. It's a memory. It's relative energy. Could be a relative. You'll never forget them. They will never forget you. But please, for the love of God, Steve Vai, listen to what Steve said. Might be having an hot flush. People are here to help. It's whether you want it or not. Not Pisces. Show me the other person, please, connected to Pisces. Nope. It's a knot. It's a hot spot, what not? Sagittarius, Taurus energies. Grieving. I mean, it could be grieving, but it's grieving, or Stephen. But it's grieving. Grieving, Griffin, Grifter. Something to do with the grifter. Can anybody remember the bikes when you were young? And I listened to the radio, Angel Radio. Listen to Angel Radio. The bikes called Grifters. Okay, they were yellow bikes. Big yellow, big wheels. Okay. The wheels are turning. The tide is turning. Well, that's when my brother died. I posted it, which was Pink Floyd, but they'd split up by then. Or them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jackie. Roger Waters, the tide is turning. So much reminded me of my brother here. The tide is turning. Roger Waters, the tide is turning. The tide is turning. Yeah, this person's grieving loss here. It's getting really angry now. It's getting really, really, really angry. It's getting frustrated. It's getting pissed off. It's still spying as well. This energy is so curious to what's going on over here that this person is a witness to it, but a silent one. But may not be too much longer. I don't know. But they're getting more and more and more pissed off. More and more and more angry. And it's a placement of Virgo that's also doing it as well. 5 and 4, 9 of Swords. Losing sleep over it. Paranoia, schizophrenia, aggression, depression. Through the era of depression and paranoia, a person acts accordingly to a psych evaluation. So without a psych evaluation, the people look for tarot card readings. But tarot card readings are not a doctor or a psych evaluation, because it's grieving the loss of someone that makes you come out sideways in life to blame other people for the loss of a loved one. And when you do that, it's not good for your psychic vision, your psychic ability, the people that follow you, and the people that listen to you, that follow you as a person. You turn them off you. You turn them against you. It's destroying your life to destroy what you have built. Search and destroy. 9, 5 and 4. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. The beef that I have always had, but it is not my problem anymore. You're big enough and ugly enough to do what you want, or good looking enough. People that on the internet teach you what it is that they know. They form cults, societies. When they do, people listen closely. Some people don't want to know that, and some people do. On this side, that's not very good. That is not very good. Because if someone is really grieving that much, their messages are being misled. Meaning they're being guided by something that they don't realise, which is their psych evaluation. They're coming out sideways and they're not picking up on true messages. They're thinking too much. It's creating hysteria. It's creating more anger, more frustration. It's causing blocks, but it's forcing someone to do it, and they've lost their mind here. This person's lost their mind. Grieving, sure. But teaching people during those times, no. No. And if your opinion is yes, oh yes, you don't tell me, you'll lose. You will lose more in the end. Beautiful friend. You will lose more in the end. That seems to be the message for you, Pisces. Wow, we have gone on for, Jesus, how long is that? It's a long time, right? So, yeah, if you want to join, you are the last sign I have to do, really, for today, because I'm going to take the rest of the day off, and I'm not really going to do Aries again yet. But if you want to join, it'll be the full access bundle only. We are now going to look into different messages. Clarify this side, do your thoughts and feelings from your partner, tell you what's going on here, and then also tell you what's going on here, but also what to expect from this side that comes towards this side, because they're coming in. This isn't this person. That's this person. Okay. So show you different lives. Okay. Different way of looking at it. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it. If you want to join, it's the full access bundle. You can find the link provided below and everything else that you want. Thanks very much, Pisces. See you soon.